Hi guys, we're just going to be doing a very quick SheGlam haul on some brushes that I got. They're like the BK Beauty Dupes, so if you don't know what they look like and have been living under a rock, this is an original BK Beauty brush. So they're a bit like this one. I think they're called Lange or something like that. But we'll get into it. I have already looked at them and boy, do they smell quite badly. So I'm hoping, because I don't tend to put my brushes through the wash before I use them. I know like some people say, oh, you're supposed to, but it's kind of a whatever suits you, isn't it? Kind of dealio. It's actually, the brush name is Mange. Right, so I've got three smaller boxes and two bigger boxes, so we'll go through the smaller boxes first. So they just look like that. I did go to town on them, so like I've got like 5 boxes of brushes here, and it only cost me £13, around £13 from SheGlam, like I said. So it's just kind of like a backup brush set, or several backup brush sets. But like I said, they do smell, so what I need to do is get them out of these boxes and see if by the time I come to do my makeup later on, see if they're still smelling. If they're still smelling, then of course I'll wash them. Excuse the fact that I'm wearing my robe. It's pretty cold, so it's very early hours in the morning. So they claim that these brushes are high quality and multifunctional. So that's what it looks like, the box. So we'll see what's in this one, because it's different sets. Yeah, you can just smell it. My mum says it smells like glue. I've dropped one on the floor, hang on. Right, so compared to the BK Beauty brush, I'd say this is darker. So this is more of a red. And that one's darker there. But they are definitely dupes for it. So we're getting a brush like this. Do they have numbers on them? Oh no, but it does tell you what it can be used for. Angled shading brush. So we've got the angled shading brush. We've got the tapered blending brush. We've got the small blending brush. And I don't know how much per set these were. All I know is I paid about £13 for the lot. We've got the short shader brush. That's really good for putting on the lower lash line and in the outer corner there. And then we've got the large shader brush. So what I'm going to do later on is get all my eyeshadow brushes out. They're in this little, I'll show you what it looks like because you may not have seen it. I keep all my brushes in here. A lot of them need washing anyway, especially the eyeshadow brushes. I'll get all them out and then put all these in and just, we can kind of trial them, can't we? The next one is this one. I think this is the same set. The 5 eyeshadow brushes. Let's take them out of the plastic. Yeah, I think I got 2 of the same set. Like I said, I went to town on the brushes, so I don't need to read them out. I'll just look at them briefly and just make sure there's no different ones. Angled. Short shader brush, yeah, that's that one. Large shader brush. Tapered and small blending brush, yeah, they're all the same. So we've got 10 of them. I was telling my mum how much it cost and she went, that's a lot. And I'm like, not really, no. I said, because I would pay £13.99 at least for this set, this next set I'm going to show you. Not this one, the set after it. This one's a face brush. So that's what that looks like. It's very soft. And then we've got the bigger boxes. Like I said, I've only got 2 of these bigger boxes. These are the eyeshadows that I said to my mum, well, I'd pay at least £13.99 for these. Some of them I'll have already, so it's like I've got triple backups. I'll read out every single brush that it comes with. This was the most expensive brush set I got. I think it was about $6.99. Wasn't expensive. I like them because they remind me of the BK Beauty brushes. Right, so I'm taking them out of the plastic. Oh, I'm going to like this brush, especially for the lash line. The upper lash line. Right, this one doesn't have anything on it. Just says Mange. So that's that. I bet they're all going to be like that. Yep. It looks like they're all going to be like that. But that's fine. You can use eyeshadow brushes however you want to use them anyway. It's got like another brush that's coming up. Some of them I've got free in. Mange again, and that's like a shader brush. That would be good to be used in the lower lash line. I don't tend to put eyeshadow down low in the lower lash line. Again, that probably would be good for like on the lashes. Blending brushes. I bet you're thinking, wow, there's a lot there. Oh, this one's a good one as well for the lashes, the upper lash line. And even the lower lash line. This is, I would say, a bigger blending brush. It sucks. Like, these aren't really beginner friendly like the other sets I got. The other two sets I got are very beginner friendly. These ones aren't, because a beginner would want to know what brush do you use where on your eyelids. I tend to just use whatever brush I want. And then that's another blending brush. This is like a pencil brush. I say like, they are what I'm saying, they are. Packing on brush. I'll have to count these. I've got at least, I think, 26 so far. If my calculations are right, which I think they are, we got 10 of the two sets. So there were 5 in each. And then I think 15, and then I think 15 came in this set. This one's quite, I think this one would really do well for concealer. Can you see how it's quite, it goes on an angle, so yeah, I think it would do really well for concealer. If they're still smelling later on, I'm going to wash them. And I hope these ones work out better than the green ones my sister gave to me. Most of them are alright, but one of them started losing hair, so I had to get rid of it. Another smudger, I would say. And then another larger packing on brush. But again, guys, you can use them for whatever you want. Right, and then these are face brushes. So, yeah, I've got a big, massive entire set now. I think that this one here, I think I've got a double of this in this set that I'm going to show you. We'll see. So it comes like that. So I would say this is a buffing brush. Yeah, these don't direct you. But yeah, I'd say it's a buffing brush. Or you can just use it for powder. Oh, I'm dropping things. There's another eyeshadow brush there as well. This would be a good one for cream bronzer, actually, because it like tilts back. And then this one would be good for like under eye setting powder. I use brushes like this all the time for that. Or you could use it for highlighter. It is quite a big one for highlighter, but you could use it for highlighter. And then what's this last one? Again, bronzer, like bronzer or blush. It's one of those angled ones. So let me count them up and I'll come back. Okay, so we've got 5 face brushes. And then here, guys, is 26 eyeshadow brushes, because I got one in the face brush set. So yeah, that makes it right. So 26, and then we've got 5. So I've got 29 new brushes, and I'm also getting some for my birthday as well that I got from Marks and Spencer. So you'll see them in my birthday haul. I was going to save these for my birthday, but I just thought I'm getting some. It's pointless. I think the ones that I'm getting for my birthday are face brushes. I'm going to leave them out because they smell. They smell so bad. It's like chemically. They had, like the boxes had cellophane around them, so I think it's that. I was round my sister's house because they went to my sister's address, and I just said, they smell terrible, because it was in a carrier bag. She went, oh, that's my niece's perfume. And I'm like, that's not perfume, that smells horrible. So I'm just wondering if I can put these so they don't fall on the floor. I don't really want to put them there. Right, let's move this over here and I'll put them there. And we'll leave them out, and then hopefully when I come to use these brushes later on tonight, or whenever I want to do it might be this afternoon, because I want to do kind of a review first impressions on them. Hopefully I'll be able to use them. If not, like I said, I'll wash them and we'll use them another day. But thank you for joining me for this short haul, first impressions kind of thing. Even though I've not used them yet, it's the first impressions, what I think of the brushes. They're very, very soft, guys. Can't take that away from them. So this one I'll definitely be using as a concealer brush. I wish it would say what they recommend we use it for. Yeah, it does say on some of the eyeshadow brushes. Maybe that's an older set. I don't know. But it's like they've not gone to the effort on these ones at all. But that's fine. I'll just use them for what I see fit, really. Thank you again for joining me today. It's much appreciated. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to become part of our little fam. It would mean a lot to me. So please hit that subscribe button, click on the notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Am I cute enough to be your friend?